Welcome to another episode of the Baggie Boys. Enjoy! Right guys, welcome to another episode. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to play 3 games. We're going to play our first cup game, the Capital One Cup against Plymouth. We then got 2 games up north against Hull and Sunderland, which I'm going to try and get as many points as possible from those because we've got a really horrible run of games here where I'm not really expecting to get many points, to be honest. Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Southampton and Chelsea. I guess you could add Swansea to that, to be honest. All games that are going to be very difficult for this team. If I can get 3 points out of that, I'll be quite happy, to be honest. If I can get anything more than that, I'll be absolutely delighted. But that's for another episode. For this episode, we're going to play these 3 games, Plymouth, Hull and Sunderland, and see how we get on. Right, here we are, first game against Plymouth, and a bit of rotation, because, you know, Capital One Cup, I do have to progress, but it's not of huge importance. So, yeah, Czech, Lugano, Dawson and Gardner make up that back 4. Malumba and Jakob are still in there, simply because I don't really have much in the way of replacements for them, although that may be changing with what I'm doing in the transfer market. Chris Brunt, Dorrans, Morrison out wide, and Berahino stays up top, although I'll probably bring on Idei if the game's comfortable, just to try and give Berahino a bit of a rest. Yeah, Dorrans whips it in, Berahino, and that's 1-0 early on, 35 minutes. Okay, we're whipping his corner in, they've dealt with it. They're looking to break now with Alessandra. Hopefully we can deal with this. It's a good tackle there, and we're on the break. Morrison, can he find Berahino? He does. Oh, and McCormick saved. That's a good save. He's kept a minute there. And we've cleared the corner for them. Great. Oh, he's made a massive mistake there. Dorrans has a crack, and it's in. He's caught the keeper in no man's land, and that is 2-0. Thank you very much. What was the keeper thinking? I thought he wasn't going to actually shoot then, but he did, and we've scored. It's 2-0. That's fantastic. Gardner finds Dorrans in the box, and he's lashed it. That is that's 3-0, and I think that's 2 for Dorrans. That's pretty much game over at this point. I don't see us messing this up, hopefully. But yeah, oh, he's taken a good touch there. And he's lashed that, and the keeper's not stopping that from there. Right, Malumba with a set piece. Out to Gardner. Finds Brunt. Malumba is going to knock it. Oh, he's knocked it all the way back. Can we get it out wide? Out to Czech. Finds Dorrans. Can we get something else from you? It's a whip and a goal for Berahino. That kind of puts me in a situation where I've got to keep him on to allow him to get his hat-trick, because I didn't want to take him off at half-time with the game being out of reach. Right, half-time, and that's gone well. 2 goals each for Berahino and Dorrans. An assist as well for Dorrans and 1 for Craig Gardner. It's going well. Now that is the team talk of dreams. Love that. Gardner looks to whip in a corner, and Morrison has absolutely powered that in. What a great set piece that is. 5-0. So look at this. Gardner whips it, and Morrison on the volley absolutely slams that in. Right, Czech finds Dorrans, and that's a really questionable ball there. I don't know where that was really intended to head out to. They found Alessandra again, and Dawson's dealt with him. He's been playing absolutely brilliantly. He's been a rock at the back. I say that, they're on the attack now, and Jakob's mopped that up. And we're winning, you know, long balls and deep crosses when there's no one there. But Morrison might have to do something else. He's burnt past his man. He's got it into Berahino. There's the hat trick. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. What a great performance from those guys. Oh, he's absolutely left him for dead. Sent him for a hot dog there. and he's fizzed that along the ground. That's a great goal. Right, just a couple of changes. Berahino and Dawson coming off, and Idei and Wisdom coming on. Just to kind of give a bit of fresh legs, keep Berahino fresh for the next game, and if Dawson recovers, he might get a chance in the league as well. But yeah, just to kind of see this game out now, a bit of fresh legs for the last 15 minutes. Right, no sooner had we made those subs, Chris Brunt got injured. Condition is down to 40, which suggests it could be a pretty serious knock. He can't carry on. So I've brought on Sessegnon, put him out on the left, and dropped Dorrans into that roaming playmaker role in the midfield. Yeah, the game's out of sight anyway, but could have done without the injury. Right, okay, Sessegnon's picked it up from their throw-in and found Dorrans. Brownie Day out to Sessegnon, who's been tackled by Cox. It's a good challenge. We were causing problems. Still with it, Morrison. Mulumbu. He's found Dorrans again in that role. The ball's made its way back to Lugano. He's gone out wide to check. Sessegnon. Again, Cox with some very good challenges here. Oh no, they made a mistake and Idei has fluffed his lines. I think this is pretty much going to be it for now. That was a big kick. Sessegnon, can you do anything? It's found Dorrans, and that's... oh, it's gone to them. Banton. No. No consolation for them. That's game over, 6-0. Right, so I've managed to pick up Christopher Ajer, I don't know how you pronounce that, but very good player. Well, promising young player. He's not great yet, but for those who play the game know that he goes on to become pretty decent. He's got some great potential. So yeah, hopefully it's nice because it gives me the opportunity to kind of rotate in midfield a bit. So I can. Ideally, I would have had him for the previous game. I'd have played him then, but it allows me to at least rest one of Mulumbu or Jakob as and when needed, rather than relying on them every single game. So that's nice. Welcome to the club, Christopher. Right, so Roma have made another bid for Jakob. Yeah, so I'm telling them essentially I want 15 million, or you know. That's what I'm looking for. That's the region that I want for a player of Jakob's quality, because I'm going to need to replace him essentially. So yeah, hopefully I can hold on to him, but if not, 15 million in the bank. Not too bad. Jesus Christ. Okay. Roma have called my bluff and they're paying me 15 million up front for Claudio Jakob. Wow. I've got really no choice but to accept that, to be honest. So yeah. Right, so here's the game against Hull. We've gone kind of back to pretty much a good strength side. Pocagnoli, Lescott, Dawson, Gamboa. I'm keeping Dawson in there because he played well in the last game. And he's pretty decent. I think I'm going to keep him in the squad this season, actually. On second thought, I kind of underestimated him. Mulumbu and Jakob again in midfield. This might be the very last time. Dorrans had a great game, so I'm going to put him in that role there, in his centre midfield role, playing the roaming playmaker. See if he can cause some problems. Varela and Sessegnon out wide, Berahino up top. It's an interesting Hull side. They've managed to sign Ben Arthur, which is a very good signing. He's got some great stats. Obviously, he's just got a lot of injury problems, but he's a very good footballer. El Mohammadi, Huddleston. I'm expecting them to cause me some problems, as well as Sagbo up top. But hopefully, we can contain this side. We've got a decent defensive setup, and obviously, we've got goals in the squad. So yeah, I'm quietly confident. Right, it's their corner, and we've dealt with it, but Dawson's still active. They've got it on the edge of the box, and they've scored. How's that gone in? Oh, it's offside. Thank God for that. There you go. Have some of that. Can we find a man out wide? Sessegnon finds Berahino, and oh, he's offside anyway. Throw into Hull. They're looking to cause some problems here. And Ben Arthur, the man I was talking about, the danger man, he scores from the edge of the box, and it's 1-0 to Hull. So, yeah, there's the confidence gone. Right, Jakob finds Dorrans, he finds Sessegnon. Goes back out to Jakob, who finds Pocagnoli. Whips it in for Berahino, and it's gone in eventually. I think that's hit the bar, hit the keeper, and trickled in, but we'll take it. So there's the ball out to Pocagnoli from Jakob, who we are going to miss. There's a header, yeah, that is so unlucky, but I don't care. We will take what we can get. Because Hull are on the attack again. And Foster deals with that one this time. Right, here we go. Sessegnon, oh, I thought he was going to put the burners on then. Dorrans, can you find anyone? He finds Jakob. Gets it out to Pocagnoli. He whipped it in, and Berahino's found the back of the... Oh, he's offside! No! No! Alright, corner. Can we do something from this? Sessegnon. Get back out there, finds Pocagnoli. Varela. No, they've cleared it. Can we go back? Jakob again. Anything. He's whipped it in. Berahino, he's found the net this time. There's no flag. However, this is really bittersweet because Jakob is playing so well and he's off to Roma for 15 million. It kind of annoys me that they've accepted 15 million so happily. It makes me wonder if I could have got 20. Oh well, we're 2-1 up against Hull. Let's capitalise again. Jakob finds Dorrans, finds Mulumbu. It's into Berahino. Oh, is that a crack? Nothing comes from it. Right, Hull. They're on the attack again. Oh, Dawson's dealt with that well. Sessegnon, he's put the burners on, he's got to it. Can you find Berahino? He's had a shot himself and he's got it in. What a goal. Fantastic. Stefan Sessegnon, let's have a look at that on the replay. He's absolutely lashed that. Harper's got to do a lot better, but we're happy with that. That's 3-1 to us. Sessegnon whips the corner in. Varela, can you have a crack? Berahino. And that's gone for another corner. Still with it. Dorrans this time. Dawson, no. Mulumbu. He's been fouled, so we've got a free kick on the edge. Varela's going to take this. Whips it. No, that's gone high and wide. Ben Arthur with a free kick of his own. We've stopped it. Can we deal with that? That's fine. Pocagnoli whips it in. Finds Jakob. Jakob scores. He's... Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a great send-off. Let's put it that way. He's... It was always going to be hard to keep him at the club. This sort of performance. Wow. Right, half-time. And it's a bit of a bittersweet one because Jakob's playing fantastically in what's going to be his last game for the club. He's got a goal and an assist. But, you know, such is life. As it happens, we're 4-1 up against Hull. Let's keep going. Right, it's a corner for us. Can we score from this? Lescott hits the bar. Sessegnon finishes it off. And it's 5-1. What a good performance this is from the boys. So he's been whipped in. Lescott hits the post. Man clears off the line, should I say, actually. Sessegnon feeds on the scraps. And that is 5-1. Game over. Right, Harper finds Chester. Dawson. They're building slowly from the back. Ben Arthur's gone out wide now. And he's going to cause some problems cutting in onto his left foot. No, he's found... Oh, Sonny and Luca had a crack, but Foster's dealt with it. Right, the new boy, I'm going to stick him in there in the roaming playmaker role. He's normally a bit of a deeper player, which is fine. But he's got some good passing stats, and his mentality as a player lends him to being kind of a deep line playmaker. So I'm going to give him the roaming playmaker role, just to give Dorrans a rest. He's run himself into the ground. Fair play to him. So yeah, let's see what you can do in this 30 minutes. Sessegnon, that's a poor ball. Sonny Luca's cleared that, but Gamboa's going to pick it up. He's taking his time. RJ finds Gamboa. He's going to go back to RJ again. Mulumbu. Jakob. Oh, we're playing the Ole stuff. The crowd are loving it. Let's go. Can you find the man? He's found Jakob to Varela. And the shot was not really that clever. Right, it's a corner to them. Ben Arthur whips it in. Gamboa clears it. Berahino, he's got ahead of his man. He's in on goal. Can he shoot? No, that's such a poor finish. Right, they're having a shot. It's going up to Sagbo. And he's done the same thing Berahino's done. He's got ahead of his man. He's kept it in. He's found Benafa on the edge. He's had a shot, and Foster has dealt with that magically. It's a corner to them. Benafa's going to whip this in again. And Foster's dealt with that. Great save. Can we do anything from this? From the kick, he looks to find Sessegnon. And it's gone to Berahino. Can he find anyone? Can he do anything with this? He's running at them. Still running at them. He has a shot, but it's quite tame, and Harper deals with that. Sonny Aluko has gone out wide. He's trying to beat out players on the right. He has done. He's got the cross into Sagbo, but Foster's dealt with that. And I think they were offside or a foul, one of the two. From the free kick, Malumbu finds Ejer to Berahino. Can he do anything? He's going to have a crack, and Harper just about manages to keep that out. Right, this looks like it will be it. Gamboa finds Malumbu. We've got a chance for one more. Ejer again. He's been tackled, but Malumbu has got the ball. Finds Ejer, Sessegnon, and that's it. 5-1. Right, so we've managed to sign Nicholas Stark from Nuremberg as a replacement for Jakob. He's kind of one for the future, but he's got some pretty good stats for now as well. But yeah, £6 million, and I'm quite happy with that. Right, so this is what Stark looks like. For his age, he's got some very good mental stats. That determination stat of 15 is a great one. Brave, aggressive. He's a good team player and very, very high work rate as well. All great for that defensive midfield role. And he's also got very good tackling stats considering he's only 19 years old. His passing's decent as well. Very fit player. So yeah, I think he's going to be a very good replacement for Jakob, and even if I don't manage to get someone else in, I think he'll fill that gap quite nicely and develop with the team. And yeah, I'm quite happy with this signing. Okay, we've also managed to sign Mohamedou Diarra on a free transfer. He was unattached to any club, so I went and picked him up. Again, very good player to get on a free. Fantastic mental stats, obviously for a player of his age. And he's equally good at winning the ball and playing the ball. So yeah, I think he's going to be, again, a fantastic replacement for Jakob. Turns out that it's not been too bad in terms of I thought it was going to be a lot harder to find replacements for him, and people who could come into the squad and do a job for the same money that we would have got for him. But it turns out we're actually doing pretty well. We've got some players for the future and some players that can do a job now. We're starting to really fill that midfield area up as well, so that we can rotate. We're not relying on, well, as it would be, Malumbu every game. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the way things are going. Welcome to the club. Right, we've sold Jonas Olsen to Liverpool for $2.5 million. I'm quite happy with that. I wasn't really planning on using him. I've got $2.5 million for a player I didn't really want. He's 31 years old. And yeah, thank God that Brendan Rodgers is a bit of a mug, really. See you later. Right, we managed to sign Alvarez Balanta, who's one of the best young defenders on this game. Hopefully this will keep Sessegnon happy, because he's probably the best defender, best young defender at the club now. And he's definitely better than Olsen was. We'll have a look at his stats. And there you go. He's relatively quick, can play all across the back line, can also do a job in holding midfield. Great defensive stats. Very determined young player as well, and he's going to be fantastic for us over the course of this season. So yeah, welcome to the club, Eder. Right, we also managed to sign Luka Jovic in the transfer window. I think I've made a bit of an error though, because for some reason he's only joining us in January as opposed to now. But he's a player with a lot of potential, one of the best young strikers on the game. So hopefully we'll be quite alright during the first half of the season, and then he can join us towards the later end when, you know, we're going to need that kind of extra player for rotation and that sort of thing. So yeah, welcome to the club in January, Luca. Right, here's what the West Brom squad looks like now after the transfer window. We managed to keep one of the two defensive midfielders. We managed to keep Malumbu. Another bid didn't come in for him in the end, which was good, but we did have to part ways with Jakob. However, we got £15 million for our troubles, and I was quick to invest that in players, both for now and for the future. I managed to get in Alvarez Balanta, who's a very good defensive midfielder and primarily a centre-back. Can also play left-back as well, and he's got great all-round stats. Let's just have a look at these here. There you go. For someone who's only 21 years old, he's got some great mental stats. He's a very good tackler, a very good marker. He's got some decent pace as well. He's probably going to be one of the quicker defenders at the club, him and possibly Andre Wisdom. So yeah, it's a great signing. Also as a replacement for Olsen, who's gone to Liverpool for £2.5 million. We also managed to bring in Mohamedou Diarra on a free. Again, very solid replacement, good for replacing Jakob, a very similar sort of player actually. He wasn't attached to any club, so I thought I'd go and get him. He's getting towards the end of his career. He's quite slow, but hopefully he'll be able to do a job. Just, you know, winning the ball back and playing it off to some of the more mobile and more creative players in the team. We also managed to get in Abu Diaby on loan, which was very good from Arsenal. He's got a bit of a point to prove. He's getting his fitness back, and hopefully he can come in and do a good job for us, rotating, and means that we don't have to rely so much on the same midfielders every game, and we can give some people a rest. We also managed to sign Nicholas Stark, who is definitely my favourite signing of this window. He's a very good defensive midfielder, also plays at centre-half, good passer of the ball. His mental stats, which are in that middle column there, are absolutely fantastic for somebody of his age. He's still a teenager, only 19 years old. Managed to get him in relatively cheap, and yeah, absolutely great signing. Right, and here's a look at what those transfers actually cost us. As you can see, a lot of them for free. Chris Eagles, Pablo Aimar Maracek, Diego Lugano, who was a player of West Brom's last season anyway, and I just brought him back. And Mohamedou Diarra all in for free. Abu Diaby on loan. We're paying 60% of his wages, which is £32.5 a month, not too much. And then the ones we paid for, Christopher Ajer, very good potential as a defensive midfielder, got him for 600 grand. Nicholas Stark, 6 million, he's the real kind of bright spark in the team, and Balanta as well. Him and Stark combined for 16 million, but their value is going to rocket in the years to come, and they're going to be great for this season as well as in the future. So I'm really happy with that as a transfer window. Overall, that looks like 9 players we've brought in. Some of them are going to take some time to gel. Some of them are going to hit the ground running, like Aimar has done. Maracek's come in and played well when he's been in the team. So I'm quite confident. Yeah. Right, final game of the episode, Sunderland versus West Brom, and here's a squad we've gone with. A few new faces, Ben Foster at the back four of Pochignoli, Lescott, Balanta and Gamboa. This is Balanta's debut, along with Diarra and Stark in midfield. Diarra's playing because Malumbu's a bit tired. He needs a bit of recovery. I think he played some international football and he hasn't quite recovered yet. So Diarra gets his debut, and so does Stark. He's filling the gap left vacant by Claudio Jakob. Dorrans plays again in midfield in the Roman playmaker role. Varela out left, Morrison's on the right for 2 reasons really. Sessegnon's a bit tired, and also he's still in a bit of a mood because we sold Olsen, who, I don't know, I can only think that maybe they were friends or something, who knows. But yeah, Berahino starts up top. Yeah, let's go. Right, corner for them, and they've scored. Oh, that is annoying. Virginie scores from Jacqueline's corner, and Sunderland are 1-0 up. Right, we're down at half time. We really haven't done that, so we have to really pick up the arse. Alvarez with a free kick. Gamboa still got it, and we really haven't dealt with that. Foster with a great save though, and they've got a corner. You've got to be careful this time. Lante gets rid of it. Ferrahino, and okay. Right, they've got the ball again. Verella's picked it up and found Pocagnoli. He's found Stark. Plays a not so great ball up top, and they've managed to get it out to Ricky Alvarez. He put the cross in, and I mean, it went in the back of the net. They've earned a penalty instead. So yeah, let's hope we can save this. In which case, we've saved ourselves a goal. Danny Graham, and he's missed. And he's put the rebound in, and that's 2-0 to Sunderland. It looks like the game's kind of getting away from us now. Let's have a look at this. It was a great save by Foster. He really should have saved that rebound, to be honest, but you know, maybe a bit too much to ask. Gambo with a really poor throw to Aymar, and Van Aanholt picked that up. Can we get the header? No. Conor Wickham's got the ball. Alvarez has been absolutely brilliant today. We really haven't had any answer for something at all. And they've got the ball there. Oh, and they've scored. How they managed that? I think we cleared it against their man that's just gone in, and that's 3-0. And it's a sad end to the episode, really. They've hit the post. Lescott's gone to clear it, and he's just smacked it straight off Danny Graham. Ridiculous, really. Right, 3-0. Really bad way to end the episode, but the team just didn't click. Obviously, I'll put a lot of debutants in straight away against a decent Sunderland side, and they punished us, really. So yeah, we'll have to try and bounce back in the next game against Arsenal. Right, that loss leaves us in 5th in the table, which, you know, all things considered, isn't a bad result. Had we won, we could have probably been in, you know, 2nd or 3rd. But such is life. You know, if we were in this position at the end of the season, I'll be absolutely delighted. So we take the positives with the negatives, and we'll try and kick on for the next game. Right, that's the end of the episode. 2 wins and a loss. All in all, not terrible. However, we've got a really tough one of fixtures coming up. Our next game is a home tie against Arsenal. Then we've got a Capital One Cup game against Derby County, followed by an away game at Man City. It's going to be a very difficult episode. It'll be hopefully quite an entertaining one, and it'll be interesting to see if we can get anything out of those games. If we could share the spoils, that would be great, but it'll be interesting to see what we can accomplish. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the series so far, just drop a like, leave some comments, and I'll reply to as many comments as I possibly can if there's any. And subscribe, it's a new channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.